Hi everyone, this is Suranjith Godagama. I joined the life insurance industry in 1993. That was a fantastic industry. I never expected this industry to be like this. However, I started enjoying it, I started recruiting, and I was not familiar with the industry because I was a medical sales representative before I joined insurance. However, I started building the unit in 1993. Within 2 years, I was able to become the best in that company. I was a best agency leader, and it's a great pleasure. Within 2 years, I was the best. After that, I became senior agency leaders, so regional managers to business leaders. Then I got into bank assurance. I was handling offshore sales and all that. And now I have completed 32 years in sales and agency leadership. What I like to say is the whole 32 years I was involved in recruiting. I was building MDRT leaders and producers. What I like to tell today is what I'm going to talk about is the unique way of building the agencies, the unique methodologies that I applied to recruit people. It was not a traditional approach that I applied. I'm a CIM qualified LIMRA chartered insurance agency manager. However, I made certain changes to my approach. I did some innovative stuff. I looked at what people want. Now when I meet salespeople, when I meet young talent, when I meet people, this is how I approach my recruiting method. So when I see people, I do a casual chat, I do an informal chat with people, and then I talk about their dreams. Maybe I'm talking to my family friends, I'm talking to my colleagues, I'm talking to my previous office colleagues, and I'm talking to anybody where I meet. And first question is I ask, what kind of dreams that you have? What are your dreams? What are your future dreams? What are the dreams that you have for your children? What are the dreams of you having for your retirement? What is your ideal life? What is you want to achieve? What is the best version of you? Like that I start asking. And they start giving me enough materials and enough proof, they talk about their dreams. They are happy to share all the dreams with me. And I'm listening to them and I'm congratulating for having such a wonderful dreams. Then I ask, can you achieve all your life dream with the current job that you are doing? Then they get stuck. Then I said, start thinking about it. Now, out of dreams, if they have about 15 to 20 dreams, they may have achieved about 5 to 6 at the time that I'm talking to them. However, after that, when I ask, can you achieve the balanced dream with your current job? Most of the time, most of the people used to say, it's impossible. Then I ask, what's your challenge then? What is your alternative solution? What are you going to do? Are you going to give up your dreams or are you looking for a change? They always tell me, it's not easy to give up dreams because it's family dreams. But they said they need a change. Then I talk about what is the change that you want. So they tell so many things, but they don't want to take a risk sometimes. They don't know what they can do. Then I ask, why can't you do a business? Then said, yes, I like to do a business, but you need a capital to do the business. You need skills to do the business. You need staff to do the business. Then I tell them, let me show you something which is very, very useful for you before I introduce my opportunity. I asked whether, have you heard about rich dad and poor dad concept? Sometimes out of 10, maybe 1 or 2 will say, I just have heard about it. I said, the author has introduced 4 types of income generations. One is you are an employee, so you earn money, but who is deciding your pay? the employer will decide your pay. You have no way to increase your income, you have to wait for annual increment, that's it. The next level is the self-employed level. Self-employed level, what you need to have a skill, something you got to be good at, and you should be able to work and do that job and earn some money. Only thing in that profession, you can't stop. If you stop, your income stops. So the employee also, if you stop, your income stops. Here, self-employed may be a higher income, but as long as you work, your money is coming. If not, if you don't stop, if you stop working, so money won't be coming. The third level is you own a business. When you own a business, what happens? People are working for you. People are working for you and you are managing the business. So you can go for a higher income. Of course, you need to have skills, knowledge, attitudes, habits. However, if you do it well, you earn a very good profit. At the same time, people are working for you. So you can build a lifetime business where even your children can take over after some time. The fourth income generation model that he is talking about is investor. Investor is you don't work, money is working for you. Now other three, you work for money. Investor, income is working for you. Money is working for you. That's a fantastic level that you like. So I used to ask Mr. Prospect, which model that you like? So then he will say, prospect will say, I like the investor. But becoming an investor is a little bit a long journey. To be an investor, you got to be a businessman. I asked my potential candidate, would you like to know about a business where you can make good profit and your cost will be taken care of by the company? Office rents are paid by a company. Employees' salaries are paid by the company. Investments, education, training, foreign trips, rewards and recognition, everything is given by the company. Are you willing to do something like that? You own a business where you build a large clientele and you earn business and you earn profit. At one point you will be doing your business only on referrals, so you don't have to go behind business. Businesses are coming to you. Then I asked, would you like to know that? Would you like to learn about it? Would you like to do something like that? I can assure you, if you start something like that, you can definitely achieve your goals. I can show you enough people who have done it. Will you be interested? So then we continue the conversation.